Good afternoon. I'm Monisa Klein here at the GBTA broadcast studio, and with us today we have Doreen Burse, who is the Senior Vice President for Worldwide Sales at United Airlines. Welcome, Doreen.
It's great to be here. Thanks for having me.
It's great to have you. And as I was just saying, I was watching the panel, sustainability. You did a great job.
Thank you.
Lots of issues there, right? It's a huge issue, but very important and top of mind for everybody here at the convention.
It was a real opportunity for us to educate the entire community about the opportunities and how people can practically engage. And so it was great to be a part of it, and I anticipate nothing but great perpetual things to happen from that.
And I love the direction that Scott Kirby is taking the company. I mean, he's doing a lot of bold things and doing all the right things too. So I applaud you guys for all the proactive moves that you guys are making and making a difference in the marketplace.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
So here we are at GBTA 2021, 2 years later, since the last convention with all these people here. It's great to be together. What is United Airlines doing to prepare for the return of business travel?
Thank you for that question, and it is great to be here in person. Predominantly, we're focused on removing the barriers to travel. That is everything from enhancing and upgrading the fleet that we have so that travel is more convenient and it's easy, and people arrive rested or energized to do what it is that they need to do. But in addition to that, we've continued to invest in technology as it relates around cleanliness, and so things that give folks the confidence that the plane is going to be as sanitized as they want it to be. And in addition to that, the continued investments we're making in technology. So our Travel Ready Center, and I actually took a trip recently to London for BTS, and even as a seasoned veteran with travel, it really took the guesswork out of it. I knew when I needed to be tested and where I could go, and many folks are telling us that that's made a real difference in their travel, both domestically and abroad where the markets are open.
It's important. That's a very good point, because a lot of people haven't traveled in 18 months or 2 years, right? And like, I'm kind of out of it on my packing ability because I'm out of practice, so
I can relate. Actually, I was surprised. It was a good thing for us to hear, is there are a lot of folks that have traveled, but there's still a subset that have not. And so continuing to share the things we're doing and not being white noise, but really communicating how we're removing barriers to travel is making a difference in how and where people choose to travel.
Right. So you've made the move from the hotel sector into the airline space. Tell me about that. How's that journey been?
So I worked for a really great company that I loved, but I had always been a loyal United traveler. And so I was a 1K the hard way. I did that domestically. And I knew what United stood for because I was on a plane every week, 2 cities a week. But it was the leadership team and the sales team that made the difference for me, in that I knew the sales team because we collaborated closely. We have a loyalty partnership with the lodging company that I was with. But it's the right blend. The leadership is the right blend of, I call them historians, that really understand the legacy of the airline, but also new thinking to continue to propel us moving forward. And so it is all about really taking care of people, and so there are a lot of similarities, probably more than people would realize, between the lodging space and the airspace. So it's been great. It's been a great collaboration, and it's been a great airline, and I'm loving every minute of it.
Oh, that's great. And as a customer, I mean, that's got to be so invaluable for them, because you provide that lens of being, from the customer experience, right? So from an end user, so that's great.
That's correct. We speak all the time about bringing the voice of the customer into our decision-making process, being very customer-centric. A lot of times we'll say the business we do or the way we do business is more important than the business we do, and if you put the customer at the forefront and you're very upfront about the things you can do, or offering alternative solutions if we can, and the authenticity of that makes a difference.
I agree. I couldn't agree more. So what are you excited about for next for United Airlines? What's next?
Oh my gosh, there's so many things. If I have to pick one, I would say between the United Next announcement we made, where we are bringing in 270 new aircraft from Boeing and Airbus, in addition to our previous orders, we're taking possession of 500 new aircraft between now and 2026. And the little things that make a difference when you travel, like having overhead bin space for every overhead baggage and not having to gate check it, and things like wireless connectivity using Bluetooth, or entertainment in the seat backs and upgraded food. And so there's, I think, the experience. People are getting back to the road and they're traveling, but the experience they're going to have on United is not going to be just this great product, but the great service and the friendly welcome that they receive from our frontline staff who really make the magic happen.
And I loved all the new destinations that you guys announced recently. That is so exciting.
Yes.
A few on my bucket list to go to. So
we have several new destinations, 5 more routes to London, and all of the places that folks tell us they want to be.
Oh my gosh, so exciting.
Ladies and gentlemen, don't forget, for your safety,
important news break.
Thank you for your cooperation.
So many exciting things happening. I'm so happy for you, and I know that the team is thrilled to have you there, and it just sounds like there's just wonderful things to come at United, and I'm just really happy.
We're thrilled. Business travel is coming back, and we are so thrilled to be a part of making that happen.
Great. Doreen, thanks for coming and spending a few minutes with us at the broadcast studio. It's great to have you here.
Thanks for having me.
Monisa Klein here at GBTA Broadcast Studio.